Hey everyone, and welcome back to Spilling the Tea. This week we're diving into some exciting news for fans of witty dialogue, strong female leads, and ballet. That's right, Amy Sherman Palladino and Daniel Palladino, the creative minds behind the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, are back with a new series called Étoile. And we finally have a premiere date. For those who don't know, Étoile is set in the world of ballet, and it's already generating a lot of buzz. As a huge fan of the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Gilmore Girls, and even the short-lived but beloved Bunheads, I am personally thrilled. And some of you may know, I even blogged about how I wanted to be more like Midge Maisel years ago. I'll link that below. But beyond the excitement of a new show, what can we learn from the Palladinos' body of work, and how can it apply to our own lives? Let's spill the tea.
So grab your mugs and take a seat, because it's time to spill the tea. But don't worry, we're serving it with a side of wisdom. From pop culture drama to life lessons you didn't know you needed, we're diving deep into the juiciest topics, with a self-help twist, of course. So are you ready to sip and reflect? Let's get into it.
First off, the Palladinos are masters at creating characters who are driven by passion. Mitch Maisel, Lorelai Gilmore, and even the dancers and Bunheads were all incredibly dedicated to their crafts. Étoile is sure to follow suit. So what can we learn from this? It's about finding your own passion and pursuing it relentlessly. Don't be afraid to chase your dreams, even if they seem unconventional or challenging. Look back at Midge. She had her life completely turned upside down, and she took that and made it into something great. Like Midge, we can learn to embrace change and turn challenges into opportunities. Perseverance is key. The Palladino's own journey is a testament to this. They face setbacks, but they're always coming back stronger. One of the hallmarks of the Palladinos' work is their signature rapid-fire dialogue and witty humor. They create characters who are unapologetically themselves, and that's incredibly empowering. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages about how we should be, it's refreshing to see characters who embrace their individuality. We can learn to cultivate our own authentic voice and express ourselves with confidence. Don't be afraid to be witty. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Learn to embrace your own personal style of communication. That is a form of self-care. So, let's dig deeper into this idea of embracing imperfection, because the Palladinos really excel at showcasing characters who are, well, beautifully flawed. It's a reminder that we don't have to be perfect to be successful or happy. In fact, it's often our imperfections that make us relatable and even inspiring. Think about it. How many of us can truly say we have it all together all the time? The Palladinos don't shy away from showing us the messy parts of life, and that's where the real growth happens. Let's look at some examples. Midge Maisel. Midge, in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, had her seemingly perfect life completely upended. She faced rejection, societal expectations, and the daunting challenge of building a career in a male-dominated field. She stumbled and made mistakes, and she sometimes said the wrong thing. But it's in those moments of vulnerability that we saw her strength and her unwavering determination. She learned to own her imperfections and turn them into her comedic power. She was not a perfect mother. She was not a perfect wife, but she was perfectly Midge. Lorelai Gilmore. Think about Lorelai Gilmore. She was a single mom, fiercely independent, and often impulsive. She had her share of relationship drama, financial struggles, and moments of emotional vulnerability. but she always picked herself up, dusted herself off, and kept moving forward. Her flaws were part of her charm, and they made her journey all the more relatable. Even in Bunheads, a show centered around the seemingly perfect world of ballet, we saw the raw realities of pursuing a demanding art form. The dancers struggled with self-doubt, injuries, and the pressure to achieve perfection. The show highlighted the importance of resilience and finding beauty in the imperfections of the learning process. That show was about the messy process of growth and how even those that are supposed to be perfect are not. These characters remind us that it's okay to make mistakes, to have setbacks, and to feel vulnerable. In fact, it's often in those moments that we learn the most about ourselves and discover our true strength. As we look forward to Étoile, let's remember to embrace our own imperfections, learn from our experiences, and find joy in the journey, even when it's messy. So, as we eagerly await the premiere of Étoile, let's take a moment to reflect on the lessons we can learn from the Palladinos' incredible storytelling. Find your passion, embrace your authentic voice, and find joy in the journey. And remember, sometimes the best tea is spilled with a side of inspiration. Thank you for tuning in to Spilling the Tea. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on social media. Until next time, stay fabulous. Take care.